bridges were closed out, the electrical lines were down, cars couldn't be driven because they were underwater. It was, a storm that we could have never imagined. I've never lived through in terms of a storm of that impact. To lose everything from family photos, things that can't be replaced, to carpeting, to walls, the physical structure, but it was just, the devastating loss was just so great.
As soon as the storm ended and the media helped us to understand what the real impact was regionally, the students were out in effect, and our Career Center and our AmeriCorps program and our VISTA program, our students that work in student activities, our staff that work in residence halls and are from the local area, they were out.
We all wanted to see what we could do to help out. We were seeing the news about how there was a blood shortage, how the Red Cross was in the city, and that Staten Island got hit very, very hard. So we started contacting as many people as we could to see what we could do.
And we took a team of about 30, both staff and students down there, to help rebuild the South Shore communities.
In the inside, the houses are just ruined. They're filled with mold. They went up about 6 to 8 feet high. It was just a messy scene.
Our job for the day was to, with not the right equipment, because it's all we have, with a crowbar, strip the plaster off the ceiling, but don't disrupt the wood beams that are on top of it, because they're going to try to rebuild upon that. We had the masks, and we had the goggles, and we had the spacesuits, and there was a lot of rules as to how to make sure that you're safe, and students were electing to go into this kind of environment.
The students brought some fun into it, They really, they were very cool. It was very good to have them there.
We decided, a few of my staff, that we were going to journey on for the rest of the afternoon and early evening to visit some of the students who were going to be coming back in a few days, to make sure that they were safe and secure, and that they knew that they had the support of the university behind them.
We just spent time talking to them, and they needed to tell their stories, I think, about what happened that night and where they were and how high up in their houses they had to go when the floodwaters and how quickly they came in, and that was very powerful. But they were really happy to see Dean Stein. They thought that was pretty cool, that he would come around and meet with them and sit down and have a cup of coffee and just kind of hear what was happening and what could we do to help their sons and daughters to, succeed at Stony Brook.
It just makes you realize that you're part of a much bigger community, and it's the most proud thing ever, knowing that you're part of that family.
It made me feel very proud to be a Stony Brook student. That it made me feel very connected to the campus, that everyone's an equal, everyone wants to help.
We're all seawolves. We're going to fight back this storm, and we're going to help rebuild Long Island.
To know that there are people around who are going to come forward and help out, even though they don't know who you are, but they can lift something or move something, or that's really special. And Stony Brook does that. That's what we do.